I want to know what y'all would do in this situation.
So his phone rings and he looks down at it. It's one of his female friends. And he's like, hello, what's up? And she's like, hey, what you doing tonight? And he's like, nothing, chilling. She's like, well, I need to have my TV mounted to the wall. I got all the tools. Would you come do it for me? I'll pay you $50. He's like, oh, whatever. Let me know when you want me to be there. And she's like, come over anytime you want. And he's like, all right, I'll be there in 15 minutes. So he gets up, happy to go out and make some money. He gets to her house and she's like, what's up? I ain't seen you in a long time. They hug or whatever. She hands him a shot of vodka. She's like, drink up before you get started. And he's like, okay. So he starts to, do her mountain job and he puts it up perfectly. 30 minutes, he's already finished. And she's like, thank you. Here's another shot. And he's like, all right. And then she says, well, now that we got the TV up, what are we going to watch on it? And he's like, okay, that's what's up. And then they sit down and they start watching a movie. Well, halfway through the movie, they start hunching. And I'm talking about that good hunching where they forget the rest of the movie and they just enjoying each other. Eventually, they fall asleep. Well, he wakes up first and he's like, oh my God, what happened? I ain't never, hit this chick like this. So, but that's all good. He stands up, starts to get dressed, puts on his clothes, puts on his shoes, and she's laying in the bed still asleep. And he looks over at her and he's like, okay, wait, should I just leave or should I wake up and ask her to pay me them $50? You think she still owe him $50?
Okay, so in my opinion, she still owes him $50. Now, he can decline it, but she still owes him $50. And I say that because it's not like he asked for the buns. She offered the buns, just like she offered the vodka. Was he supposed to take that off his tab too? So to me, she wanted it just as much as he did. See, a lot of people only think about how men want the P, but they forget that a lot of women out there want the D. So maybe him doing that with her was something that she really wanted. She might have been crushing on him this whole time, and she finally got what she wanted. If you really think about it, that's probably not the only man she could have called. She could have called her brother, uncle, or somebody else, or another guy. So she probably had this whole thing planned. She probably knew she was gonna give him the buns when she first picked up the phone. So now that I'm thinking about it, not only do she owe him the $50 for the TV, she need to give him some money for that D he was throwing around in that bedroom. So he shouldn't have to pay for that. Now, if he was putting a full court press on trying to get her, and she kept turning him down, and then she finally gave it to him, then you have to really look at that differently. But in this situation, I believe she still owe him $50. Again, he can reject it if he wants, but she needs to offer him that $50 to keep things on the up and up. But that's just my opinion. What do y'all think about it?
So I'm so fucking annoyed right now, right? I'm on a date and this corny this corny mother sit here and order chicken tenders at a steakhouse.
Okay, look what you got. Okay, that's what I got. That's what I could afford. Okay?
Why the would you take me on a date if you can only afford chicken tenders?
Cause, bro, I thought we were gonna split the bill. That's why I only can afford what I can get.
I ordered me a steak.
Right.
You sit here and order chicken tenders?
Yes, I ordered me chicken tenders, something that I can afford. I was trying to make a minimum price. And plus, I got you here. Why I can't bring you on a date and you pay for the food?
I'm not paying for this.
Well,
you
why not?
took me here, and instead of
okay, and I took you here, and then I thought that
because you thought what, sir? I want to know, what did you think? Please share with the audience. What did you think? Because in my opinion, I think instead of thinking, you should have been talking. You should have told that lady that you expected her to pay half. You already know a lot of these women believe that a man should pay on the first date. So number one, why would you go to a steakhouse in the first place if you didn't really have the money for it? And number two, why would you assume that she was just going to pay for it? I think the mistake was just in the communication. There are women out there who are willing to pay their portion of their meal, but you need to communicate that before you get in that restaurant. That's all I'm saying. Just talk about it up front. If she says she don't want to pay for it and you know you can't afford it, then you cancel the date and you keep it moving. But you don't just show up to the restaurant, eat the food, then y'all sitting across the table looking at each other like y'all crazy. You sound like an adult man, so you should know better. These women will run that tab up on you. So you need to be very clear about what you're gonna do before you go do it. So basically, I'm saying I'm putting the blame on him because he asked this young lady out to a steakhouse, and I'm the type of person who believe if you ask somebody out, you should be willing to pay for it. And then he never communicated the plans on how they were gonna split the check or pay for the check. Now, I know some of you are gonna say, well, she could have communicated that as well, but let's be honest, we know most women aren't gonna do that. They're gonna assume that you're gonna pay for the dinner, especially because he asked her out and it's a steakhouse. And also, I believe if you don't have the type of money for a steakhouse, don't take your behind up in a steakhouse. That's just where I see it. But I wanna know what y'all think. Do you think the girl was wrong or do you think the man was wrong? And also, who do you think should pay for this?
And he told me that I wasn't a 10.
Did what?
Yeah.
Now, so...
What, you told your girlfriend of 3 years she's not a 10?
Yes. Well, you know, the truth hurts. Honestly, I mean, the truth hurts.
Ladies, y'all so full of it. Y'all always talking about how y'all want us to be honest with you. I just want the truth. Well, he told you the truth.
I just told told you.
So do you want the truth or no? Maybe he thinks you're a strong 8 with a 10 personality. What's wrong with that? The problem is your friend's been lying to you forever, your parents been lying to you forever, you've been lying to yourself forever, so now that somebody is coming along and telling you the truth, he seems like the worst person on the planet. Just do me a favor, ladies, and stop saying y'all want the truth. Just be honest about it and say y'all want lies. Just do that and everybody will be fine.
Now you said you charging $11.25 for head and $18.50 per back shot for 5 minutes. All right. Now see, that's a little bit too high for me. I only got 2 minutes. I like your price better. You said you was gonna charge me $6. I'm taking you.
Why am I watching this like this man is really saying that? He might be a social worker or a guy just looking for directions. But dude got me thinking this man is out here lowballing the buns, price shopping the putty cat. And then the man said he gonna go with the $6 option. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't want nothing if it's $6, okay? I don't want it. I'm cool on that.
Any variation on impress me. Like, show me a good time, make me laugh, take me such and such, like show me you can something. Like, we're both meeting each other for the first time. Why is it that only one party should have to impress the other? Like, and I'm guessing the person that's like, you need to make me laugh, you need to, like, they're, I'm guessing, not up to make me laugh or like show me a good time, because it really sounds like they're assuming that I'm going to plan the date, take them somewhere, pay for it, and try to impress them. And I'm just realizing right now in this moment that this is because I'm looking for women. Maybe it's because I'm looking for women. And is this just often your experience that a lot of the people you're trying to date are just wanting to be impressed by you, or like you're out for an interview? That's interesting.
These type of women drive me crazy because they'll just sit there wanting you to impress them, to entertain them, like they don't have to win you over either. Now, this normally happens when a girl isn't really feeling you and she feels she's in a power position. And because of that, she's thinking you have to earn her. You have to work to get her. And this is a bad place to be in if you're on the other end of that. And this is why I say, men, find the women who like you. Y'all go out here and y'all try to date these women and y'all try to get these women to like you. In a lot of those situations, she's going to want you to jump through hoops to get her. But when you focus on women who are feeling you a little bit too, or at least interested in getting to know you, a lot of these situations you don't have to go through. Now, this will also happen when a girl just doesn't have any personality. She's expecting you to carry the night because she just doesn't have it. She doesn't know how to do it. And in some situations, if a girl really likes the man, she shuts down because she doesn't really want to mess it up. So there's a couple reasons for this to happen, but we're talking about the girl who wants you to impress her. She's sitting there and she's waiting for you to show her why you should have the honor of dating her. And that right there, I will not be doing, and neither should you guys. This is why I say when a girl is demanding that you take her out to the best restaurant and spend the most money you got on her, in a lot of those situations, she is looking for you to impress her, you to win her over. And I keep telling you, man, you don't need to do that if the girl is feeling you too. It's only when she doesn't like you and she feels you have to earn her. Y'all should be impressing each other. So stay out of that situation, fellas. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.